What up, YouTubers? Welcome back to my channel, Paranormal Biker. Today's conversational topic, well, it's 5 must-know tips for traveling on a motorcycle. But first, let's get started. So, for the last manyth of years, I have made mistakes and I have made improvements on how I pack for my long haul trips, right? That'd either be going from state to state or driving clear across the great state of Texas. That's actually worse than going from state to state. But anyway, I came down with 5 tips, right? Knowledgeable know how to pack those bike tips and get ready for that trip. And here they are. Number 1. Time of year to travel. That's pretty damn important, because if you don't know what time of year to travel, you could be playing Russian roulette with Mother Nature. So understand what state you're traveling into and understand what their weather environment is going to be like for that month. And hey, you know, besides that, if you don't really care about what time of year you're traveling, at least download a weather app or know where to find accurate weather. Whether it's from the NOAA weather briefing, the Weather Channel, AccuWeather, whatever. Most of those guys could give you 15-day forecast, and that should be ample of time to give you an adjusted idea on what the weather's going to be like whenever you are rolling through that state. Number 2, navigation and stops. That's pretty important. So wherever you're going to want the safest route to get there, right? Safest route meaning fuel stops, hotels, parks, state parks, national parks, whatever. So when you're planning for that trip, you want to plan for not just the fastest route, but the safest route, guys. Which leads into number 3. Yeah. Tip number 3, how to pack fuel, tools, and chargers. It's pretty easy, guys. I ride a Harley, so I got not only a trunk on the back of my bike, but 2 saddlebags. What I did is I went to Walmart and they sell these awesome little 1-gallon gas cans for dirt cheap. They're like less than $8, right? And they have a little fuel nozzle that you could pop off and stick back into the 1-gallon tank that comes with a tight lid. And what I do is before I put that cap on, I'll go get me like a HEB or a Walmart bag and I'll cut a little piece off, or even a Ziploc bag will work, and put over the nozzle and then screw the cap back on, just so it's an added extra piece of protection to keep fuel from spilling out. If you're heading north on a motorcycle and you have it packed in your saddlebag, it's especially important to do that, because as you ride in elevation, things tend to swell, right? Have you had that bag of potato chips in your motorcycle and you get up, a couple thousand feet in AGL, you pop that trunk and you look at the bag and it looks like it's about to pop? You pack fuel, it's going to do the same thing. If you don't take caution when you pack the fuel, whatever you have packed around, it's going to end up smelling like gas. And while you're doing that, hey, just go ahead and get you one of those little tool sets. Just about anywhere sells them. Like you get it on Amazon, right? Get your little tool set for your metric or your standard bike, and they normally come with a few little sockets and Allens, and whether you have Torx or whatever. It all comes with it. They're awesome to have, because if you get into a bind, get into a jam, put yourself in a pickle, that could probably save the day. And tip number 4, yeah, let's talk about toiletries and food, snacks. Especially important, when you start packing your bike for toiletries and personal clothing items, that you think about snacks, some food. I'm not talking about a 4-course meal or anything. But I am, little potato chips, power bars, granola, pack something, and it goes perfect with toiletries, because if you're a solo rider, you may only have like some body wash, right? Like the 10-in-1 body wash that does motorcycle, blue jeans, hair, face, and yeah, right? So you're only talking about just a couple of toiletries for a solo rider. So add some food in with it, because that could be an awesome top pack. And what I would do is I would go get those those gallon Ziploc bags that have like the double locks on them. You put your toiletries in it first, and then in a smaller Ziploc bag, put your food in it, and then add it in with your toiletries, and make sure that it's a top pack wherever it's going to be in your bag or in your saddle bag, which that leads into number 5. Tip number 5, the last tip, guys. So if you're going on a 7-day ride, you could get away with 3 days worth of clothes. It's not like you're going to be changing clothes every time you stop. On a long ride, you just want to keep the same pair of clothes on because, yeah, you don't want all your clothes smelling like sunshine and 80-mile-an-hour wind. So I would pack for 3 days, and that's going to include the rain gear, whatever leathers you plan on taking. That's going to save you from that inclement weather, right? So, and most of your rain gear, you can get on YouTube or Dr. Google, whatever, and learn how to pack rain gear, you know, down to like something like that. And I would put your rain gear on top of your 3-day pack. 3-day pack maybe 3 pairs of pants, 3 pairs of shirt, and however many underwear and however many pairs of socks that you want to take. And if y'all guys wear full face helmets, most of them helmets when you bought them came with helmet bags. Them clothes pack perfect in that helmet bag. And if you have a saddle bag that's attached to a Harley Davidson, like a hard bag, Street Glide, Road Glide, whatever, those bags fit perfect in the saddle bags. And another tip, this is tip number 6, right? When you're packing your bike, make sure that your weight and balance on the motorcycle is as accurate as you possibly think it's going to be. If you have too much weight on the back of the motorcycle, guys, it's going to affect the front of the motorcycle. So try to balance out that CG on your motorcycle, center of gravity, right? You want to balance out the weight from left to right, forward to back. There you have it, friends. So please, if you liked my video, subscribe if you're new to my channel. To all y'all subscribers that have been hanging it out with me, I appreciate it, guys. Y'all are freaking awesome. Please don't forget to give me a like, and thank you for the views. And until next time, stay throttled, my friends.